I'm proud of myself.
So do you feel guilty about choosing yourself? Hello, lovies, and welcome to another episode of Sugar and Spice and everything in between. Today, we're going to talk about transformations and what that looks like in all of our stages of our lives. And I have a very amazing, beautiful, not enough words to say about this beautiful person I have next to me, my friend Kathy, which I'm going to tell you fun facts. I know her since high school. So another beautiful girl that came from the class of 1996. We're not going to say our age, but yes, we're over 45. And I think you look amazing, 100%.
You too.
Thank
we're
you.
In that. We're in that category.
We're in that category. I'm not gonna say category, but we're in a category. And before we start and dive into who you are, whatever, why you're here and your transformation story, I want to give you a fun fact of how special you are in my life. And it's crazy facts, right? No, they'll start crying. We're not crying stories here, but we lived obviously behind each other, or you lived behind me through high school.
Yeah.
And you were always there, always at my house, and I was always at your house. Yeah. I remember your mother, such a beautiful person your mother is. Gorgeous that you are now. Don't cry. So don't cry. And your brother, you had such a beautiful family. And then crazy stuff is that I think your dad also lived in next to my old house where I grew up when I was like, what is happening? And then fast forward to almost 20 years later, you move into the neighborhood I'm currently living in, which announced to me, I don't know you were there because we lost track of each other for many years. But I found that you were lifted because I found your dog wandering the street. I was like, this is a white dog.
He's always in the hood.
I was like, what the? And so I knock on the door. I'm like, Kathy, what the? Seriously? And so we had a conversation like many, many moons ago. We're like, it's crazy how our lives kind of just keep revolving around each other. We're not every day in our lives. But I think we'll wind up, we said it, we're going to wind up in our nursing home together.
No.
We're like, you're here.
For sure.
Yes. Because it's how fate. So you're one of my friends where I see it's like a fate thing. You come back without even like calling or pressuring or like, where are you? What are you doing? Because again, I don't talk to you daily at all or monthly or even sometimes for years. But then we catch up again. And it's like a bounce back situation. We must have been something in past lives that we have.
For sure.
Souls are always connected somehow. As crazy as it is. But another, fun fact, one thing I appreciate always with your friendship in high school, one, because you're beautiful 100%, but inside and outside you're beautiful, but inside you're very truthful. If I was wearing something that was like, look crazy, like, no, son, no. No, go change.
I'm not a bitch, I promise.
You're like, no, not in a bad way. Like, no, I have a shirt that may fit you better. Come. And I never forget, I never wanted to be a singer, but I wanted to sing. And I was singing, and you're like, no.
Oh my
It's
God.
not calling. And it's not calling. For sure. You're a people person. You're great, but no. So I just say laughing, always joking, like, I'm telling you the truth, but I love you, but I tell you the truth. And you have a beautiful voice. I remember you used to sing.
Yeah.
You had a beautiful voice. No, we're not going to cover it out. But we had a lot of crazy
did.
times.
I remember the sneaking out at your house.
What?
At the townhouse next to Checkers, remember eating all the smoothies and the checker fries.
Oh my God, yes. Don't tell my mom. No. She
Mami, ya tú sabes.
She just thinks you're a fucking angel. Because esa niña Kathy, ay, bella. I'm like, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. She'll be the one, let's go. I'm like, but again, I think our trajectory of our lives or our friendship will always live, no matter how far you live. And I love that you say,
I think so. No, actually, like we know so because that's the way that life has shown us in our friendship and
So now that we have the all sentimental thing out of the fucking ways, really want to tell you that for sure.
Thank you.
So I know you've gone through a transformation. You have, and since high school, you always had a rocking hot body, always. But I see you over the past, I think, couple of years transform and you went to really deep into, I would say, bodybuilding. Was it bodybuilding?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start that way, and my vision wasn't to get into bodybuilding. It was just like I needed a change in my life. But now, yes, it's pretty much the bodybuilding world.
Okay, so what in your life made you change that switch?
Yeah, I think I was tired. I was tired of the partying. I was tired of everything socially was geared to alcohol, was geared to like getting home at 4:00 in the morning, waking up with regrets, like literally saying like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to drink anymore. Like I literally have a note on my phone that I found probably like a few months ago where I was drunk because I was partying and everything. And I clearly said, I was like, I don't want this life anymore. I don't want this at all. And I think it was mostly like I was not being present. I felt like, okay, I'm in my 40s now and everything's like just moving so fast and I'm not being present. Everything was okay. I would go out, I would drink, and you would just be oblivious about, about the moments that you had, about the conversations you had with people, and that's just not, it's not the way I wanted to live my life.
It's not life, yeah. And I think a lot of us, especially here in the city, Miami is a very fun place to be, right? It's always something going on. There's always a party to go to. If it's not a house party, it's a club, it's a bar, it's something. And even at home, it becomes like okay, let's have a little drink, let's have a chill out time. And then we take it to the excess, right? And it continues on to be a pattern. And it could happen 100%. But what made you trigger and be like, okay, this is it. I'm done with it. I'm going to now just go into the gym, right? The gym is great, but what made you actually?
Yeah. So I would go to the gym, but it wasn't consistent. So one day, I don't know what it was. It was that lifestyle for sure. But one day I just said, I'm done. It's funny because I had text Chris, which is my team, Team Didomos. I had text him like he could like testify like 5 times, literally paragraphs. Oh, like how much is this? What do I need to start? But I wouldn't start. So he was like literally told me, he's like, esta niña nunca va a empezar. Like she's never gonna start, forget her. Until one day I showed up at Miami Iron and I was like, I'm ready. Like I'm the girl who's texted you like 5 times.
No way.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I want to start this. And he's like, okay, I'm ready when you're ready. And I started training with him.
Oh my God.
And I'm not going to say it was easy. I'm not going to say I was an angel. I remember literally going out and going into the gym like hungover.
Oh my God, no.
Oh yeah.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst. I've done that.
Was.
I've done that.
It was.
And it's not fun.
No.
At all. Oh my God.
But he's such a type of trainer that he will give you shit if you don't show up. That you're like, you know what? I'm gonna show up feeling like shit because he's gonna give me shit. So it was just like I would show up, I would work out, and I would leave. And then until it got like serious, like until like everything that he embedded in my brain actually made sense to me, and this is the lifestyle I want to live,
Yeah.
and it's a balanced lifestyle. I would say it's not like I'm fully gym,
Yes.
but it's balanced. Like I go out, I have my drinks, I come home feeling normal, I can function the next day. So
It's having, and not being at excess, but having limits and having the balance of it, which makes sense. But you're also a wife and you're also a mother to 3 beautiful kids, right? And your daughter's your twin, by the way. Like identical.
oh God, she's
twin.
gonna like be like, Mom.
No, totally identical twin. I'm like, look at this picture. I'm like, OMG. Yeah. So, being all that and doing, because training, my understanding is that, and I look at your videos, I seen you went hardcore. You went to like competition, which I think is amazing. And for someone that I don't do that world, I'll tell you right now, I don't. I go to the gym, like, when I have to go to the gym. But the world that you got into is very like dedicated. You have to be dedicated. You have to be there. How were you able to manage all that?
I mean, it was difficult at the beginning. And again, I didn't go in it with that mindset of competing. I went in it because I wanted to change my life. And I feel that that's like what's important. And I feel that when you do go into this journey, you do it for yourself. You don't do it to compete. You don't do it for none of that, You do have to have a healthy, and this is so cliche, but a healthy relationship with food, where you can go up in weight and down in weight because that's what's going to happen when you compete. But I went in it because my trainer actually like motivated me to do it. So he was like, you have the body for it. Let's do it, And I wanted to challenge myself. I felt that I was there, mentally. And that's very important. Like before you compete, before you go into that world, again, do it for yourself and be mentally ready. Do it because you want to do it, not because you want to show off your body or you want to build all this muscle,
I'll just show off my body for sure.
Yeah, well, that's... Yeah,
I seen your pictures, girl. I seen your pictures.
People sometimes criticize,
Listen, no.
It's true though.
Criticize or let the haters hate 100%. Forget it. It's you against yourself and no one else. Forget the criticize.
But in a way, me posting those pictures, and I'm glad that you brought the picture up because it's important. Being the age that I am, being that I have kids, being that I'm married, you do as a woman, and it's crazy. But as a woman, you have like, oh, should I post that? Should I, what are my kids going to feel about that?
Correct.
It's really important because I do care what my kids feel.
Of course.
But I'm in a place where I've given so much to them and I continue giving.
Yeah.
But I also am proud of myself.
So do you feel guilty about choosing yourself?
I don't feel... at times I do. Of course, I'm not going to lie. At times being in this world, I do. Yeah. I do because I've always been a mom. I've always been like you. Yeah. You've been a mom from you're first a mom.
Yeah.
And I've always known you to be first a mom, and when you're that type of mom, you do.
No, and I listen, I think the courage that took for you to do what you did and to the posting part, it's the same thing. I think about what nowadays is a digital footprint that we leave. And what are they going to say? My kids, what are they going to think later on? Their friends, what are they going to think later on? Your kids are older, right? So they have friends that could definitely go on Instagram and go and see, oh, that's your mom or that. But your story behind it, has a story. Yeah. Your pictures behind it have a story. And they're not bad pictures. They're beautiful pictures, 100%. And they have a story. They have a story of strength. So it's for you to know that story and for your close family to know that story, not for nobody else. Everybody could judge and do that's fine because that's what it's there for. But at the end of the day, it's a journal for your kids to know my mom did this, and she was here and she conquered this and she did that. How brave was she, right? I think take it to that point. It's a bravery situation that you went through and you did it 100%. That's what I feel when I see that. When I see you, I'm like, I don't think like, what the fuck does girl think at all? I'm like, what a fucking badass. Like this is, because listen, if a woman walks in front of me that has a badass body, I'm like, fuck that bitch, goes more to the gym than I do. I can be a hater. She's more days than I am. I'm like, I'm not. Yeah. Like, I'm right now thinking about, I want to eat a cheeseburger, I swear. But at the end of the day,
like, no, sir.
Yeah, no, it's a dedication. So don't think anything wrong with it. At least that's my opinion. Again, I am not a psychologist or mental health counselor or anything like that, but I would say for me, the way I saw it was more like a journey of strength, of going through something that you weren't really open to say or whatever, but you were going through it. And this is what made you get through it. Yeah. So besides that, if you were to see yourself 5 years ago, what would that girl from 5 years ago say about the girl that's sitting in front of me now?
Super proud. Very, very proud. Very proud because I took control of my life. I took control of what I love, do the thing, I'm doing the things that I love, doing the things that make me happy, and at that, doing that, I project it to other people.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and that's the idea of, you first, and again, it's very cliche, but you first need to take care of yourself before you project that love, that care, and be a good mom, be a good wife, so it comes hand in hand.
And I love it. I love it. And I think when it comes to our humans, at least for me, my model, one of my many, many models I have in my head is always learn, teach, repeat. You learn something, if it works, you teach it again or pass it forward to someone that may need it. I repeat it again, because you never know whose story you're going to touch by just saying your story.
Absolutely.
Someone that's going through something that you went through with, in your marriage, and needs to like, I need something different in my life. You're almost an empty nester. Actually, you are an empty nester. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So that's a whole different topic.
That's a whole other
different topic. I'm not. My kids are not going to leave my house for a very long time. But
I'm not just kidding.
I'm
You
like, oh
already
my
know, believe me.
God. But when I see that you are an empty nester, you look beautiful, and you're still young, and you can still, you're very vibrant. So it's at the end of the day, it's like, shit, you're definitely going through a lot of changes.
A lot.
I think all of us are. And one of the crazy things that the last time we had a conversation, again, on, I think, DMs, I texted you, what creatine do we use? Do you use I'm losing energy, I'm dying. And you just sent me a creatine, and I started using it. I started drinking it, honestly, like, a little bit with water, and I see it like, okay, I'm a little bit more energetic.
Yeah.
Like a pre-workout thing. Something so simple as that. I was like, okay, that helps me. And then you told me, no, so honestly, get your labs checked, because it's definitely a hormonal thing. Mm-hmm. I know this. I'm in the healthcare field, but do I like labs? No. Because I am the worst patient or anything at all. I'm like, okay, fine. So I did get my hormones checked, and I got my labs checked. And yes, I started my HRT, hormone replacement therapy, which I'll have someone that is more proficient on that subject than me to come on the show one of these days.
It's amazing.
But it is amazing. I've seen just subtle changes here and there with it. Definitely energy levels. And again, because I'm turning... cut out.
Like, we're not saying. We're not saying. So fucking say it. And we're not... Nobody needs to know.
No, they're going to know. They're going to know. No, they're going to know.
No one's going to know.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, because my birthday's coming up, and I'm like, oh, shit, man.
Don't put the fucking candle on the cake.
I know.
But just put one fucking candle.
I can't be putting one candle for
okay,
good. 25.
I used to like switch the candles around, but ya no puedo.
Oh, but yes, I used to be too. I think it was the last one. 44 is the last year they can actually do that. After that, you change. You're like, oh shit, I'm 54. No, fuck that. No. So that'd be 44. Once you don't do that, you're like, this
one candle,
more than 45. Yeah. Fucking A, man, this sucks.
No, but you don't look it. You look beautiful.
The same.
So you need to be proud of that right here. So because it's work.
It's oh my God, it's work. Yeah. Mental work, physical work, emotional work, spiritual work. And I'll tell you, like, after my divorce, I took some time before starting to date and starting to do stuff. But one of the things I did do is go back to the gym. I went back to the gym, which I never stopped. I did triathlons. I did some duathlons in the past. So I've always been like a runner. I've been always into some type of fitness. But I did go back to the gym, and I started doing yoga. And that's what I just pretty went to. And some heavy weights here and there. But I feel if I don't have a trainer, I'm like, I don't know, I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, right? I feel like you need to invest in a trainer. Like, I guess it depends on your personality, but I feel that most women, because we have so much going on in our brains.
I've had trainers. I had Betty as one of my trainers that will come to my house and do it. If you don't know Betty, a lot of people here in Miami. A lot of people here in Miami. Yeah, a lot of people in Miami know who Betty is. She came to my old house, and she'll train me in the gym, and she'll be like she'll start talking to me, and I'll be talking to her. She goes, bitch, don't talk to me. She'll be like, don't talk to me. You're paying me to train you, not for, I'm talking
That's
to you.
That's a good trainer.
Yeah. So that was one. I had an amazing body. I did CrossFit for like a hot minute. It was the best shape of my life.
Shut up.
But it was insanity. For me, it's definitely not my age. There's why I can't do CrossFit. It's too heavy. I love CrossFit. Don't want to say anything wrong with it. I know at my age, I just can't do it. And then right before I had my twins, I did have a trainer, and he was amazing. Mm-hmm. He kept me accountable. Again, I'll start talking. He was like, stop talking to me. He don't talk anymore. And now every time you talk, well, you have to do 10 more box jumps. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But he got me in the shape to be able to be pregnant with twins.
Wow.
So yeah, you're right. I think investing in a trainer, it could be costly. It could definitely be expensive. But again, you said the word, investing.
Yeah.
Investing in yourself, investing in this podcast, investing in something I have passion for is worth it. It's worth it at the end. So you're right.
Yeah, and even I feel like fitness, a lot of people don't have the passion for it, but I feel it's like something that needs to be embedded into your life. Like regardless if you have the passion for it or not, walk, do lunges, do squats at your house. Like embed that physical movement into your life.
Someone wants to start that has no idea how to get into, someone's like into some type of fitness, but wants to go further. How can they start?
I think just by walking, just start walking. And to me, and that's probably not what any other trainer feels, but to me, start with eating right. Because I feel like, so I haven't been to the gym for 5 months. Like I took the time off. There was a lot of things going on in my life and I took that time off, but I ate good. I ate, it was all healthy meals that I ate. Yeah. Did I go out to eat? Yeah. Did I have my tequila? Yes, I did. But overall, what you put in your body is what counts.
Yeah, it is.
So like I would start eating good. It doesn't have to be like super healthy, like grilled chicken boiled or asparagus, nada de eso. But just be cautious of what you eat, what you order in the restaurant.
Need that, por favor.
No, sí, porque si no,
if I eat grilled chicken todavía, I'm gonna start growing
you can
feathers.
eat ground beef, fish.
So if someone wants to have, like I say, diet plan, and in the end of the podcast, I will definitely add the link to your Instagram page. Someone wants to DM you personally and just kind of like, you do allow that?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe they want to get to you with you and be like, hey, send me a fitness planner. She does have nutrition. She has a trainer that also has his own nutritional plan.
Amazing, yeah.
So definitely it's something or someone you want to tag with. If you resonate with what Kathy has said and her life and her lifestyle, again, it's always in balance. So it's a good thing. I'll definitely put the link on the channel. So what is next? And you're also a realtor, which is fun facts, which I'm like, what? I know. Okay, so how's that going for you? The whole real estate.
It's situation. Going good. It's not my career. My career, I own a construction company and an engineering company, and then I've done construction like my whole entire life, and I have my real estate license and my brokerage, like my MLO license.
Beauty and brains, people.
Not
beauty and brains.
But I have to say, real estate is not my passion. It's just not. In Miami, there's a lot of shitty houses, and I can't foresee myself going into the house and saying the house is freaking beautiful. You gotta buy it. Like, I can't. Like, it's just no me nace. So you'll see it in my face. If the house is ugly, you're gonna see it in my face. So I'm not a salesperson.
Construction is.
But construction, yeah, because I like to break the walls and and I see the vision.
Good. I'm gonna hire you for my next projects. I am planning to buy something and gut it out.
Call me, girl. We'll do that shit together. We'll get the hammer and
Can
start.
you imagine that?
And you would love that shit. You would love to start breaking.
I did it in my house. You went to my house. Who do you think did like the demolition of my house? Yes, absolutely. My freaking hammer.
I remember your room in the townhouse.
Yes.
How you set it up with all these paint, right? You had paintings.
I was always into
She's super artsy. Super.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I kind of lost that.
Well,
I don't know.
no, this is
an art that I'm doing, I guess, in my own little brain. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I want to definitely get into not real estate. I can't do real estate. To your point, no. Yeah. I can't. For one, I'm not up to catering everybody. I can't do that. Like, listen, do you want this? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Look at your mind. If you don't want it, then I'm out. I'm out. No te gusta, estamos mal. Yeah.
That's true.
Pero I think I worked construction too before doing what I do. I love the construction piece. It's just Miami's just crazy. Yeah. But I like the remodeling part.
Love that.
Again, the show is called Transformations.
Yeah.
It's a transformation of everything. So what is your next step? What do you want to do next?
So I'm definitely going to continue with my fitness journey. And I really, really want to inspire women. Like, that's like my goal, and not necessarily training. Like, that's not something that I want to do, but just do like wellness events. Leanne and my partner, which you'll probably meet because she'll probably hopefully come on.
Yes.
We're trying to open a peptide company.
Oh, I love it.
So yeah. So more like in the wellness field in that aspect.
Good.
So definitely, I definitely want to get into this world, and I do rehabs and fix and flips and stuff like that. So I want to continue in this journey. I feel like what was missing, like in my life, was me. Right?
Yes,
was me. That taking care of me.
Crazy. Oh my God.
And yeah, and I have that thankfully, thankful to my coach. I really need to thank my coach because he embedded.
What's his name again?
Chris. Tito almost. Yeah, and his wife Luz. Yeah, so
I see pictures.
Yeah,
They're amazing people.
I'm gonna say it is duro and a pain in the ass, big time. But like actually, I missed today.
Because
And
of this?
No, I
Oh
missed
my
today
God,
because I
I don't hear
can't
it.
walk. I can't freaking walk. I'm
you
like,
know why?
because he fucked me up yesterday. He fucked me up. So I text him. I'm like, I can't train today. He sent me a voicemail and I haven't opened it. No la abrí because yo sé que ya me ibas a
Te
pelear.
vas a cogerte por los pelos.
Sí. So, but he's very, very hardcore.
But you need that.
I
in your
need
life.
that.
You need that in your life. You need that in your life.
Yeah.
And I love that you have found yourself, because I'm telling you, you have such a beautiful spirit. Since little, you have such a spirit, and you're very, very soft spoken, but you're not. You're not. You're very soft. You're like a feminine, but then you're like, when you have to get at it, you go at it. You know, and it's just, I don't know if you see yourself how other people see you. You know, at least the way I saw you. It's, you know, and I have that vision of you since that. Always strong, very vocal, very laughing all the time. You laughed all the time. I think you're making fun of me half the time. But honestly, I think you laughed all the time. You have a beautiful, infectious, laugh all the time. And I think you found that again. And I love to see that about you. I want to see you again here with Chris and Luz and having this whole projection with, you know, and I would say, listen, nothing is a limit. Nothing is a limit. You have a vision, you have a way, get to it. If a woman or another person that is going through what you're going through, or is going through what you went through, where they are losing themselves in their marriage, not in a bad way. It's just marriage. That's what happens.
It happens.
You know, it happens. You have kids and you engulf yourself in the world of your kids. And then you have your husband and the needs of your husband. And then you engulf yourself in all that craziness. And then one day, you just sit there. You're like, oh shit, I don't even know what I like to wear.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the fuck that is wear.
So true.
And after, you know, like I said, my marriage was for many years, but I remember at the end, after going through so much that I went through with the IVF and having the twins and having my son, blah, 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 I remember sitting, like being in my closet at one point and just saying, I don't like anything I have in this closet. This is not me.
Wow.
Nothing is me. Everything is like a size 6. I wonder how did it was ever a size 6.
Wow.
Those are the hormones and everything. So I kind of lost myself for a minute there, and nobody saw it. Nobody gave a shit really, because I was just going through the day to day, going to work, going to doctors, doing this, blah, 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 dealing with, it was a lot we were going through. But I did at that moment lose myself. And then after my divorce and all that crazy shit, you know, I looked at my closet one more time. I threw away half of my stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
If it doesn't make me look sexy, somewhat a little bit slutty, not slutty, but sexy.
Pero un poquito slutty.
Un poquito slutty. Sexy or confident, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And that goes for my bra, my underwears, my shoes, and whatever else that happens.
Absolutely. I'm
Because,
proud of
you know, never had a grandma underwear. But even the ones who are like, no, I want everything lace and cute, you know,
dancey
and like,
and
that, exactly. I really said to myself, I go, no, this is not me. And not because, but I've always been a very, you know, Miami girl, Miami girl. Like my sister would say, you're so Miami. I'm like, yes, bitch.
Yeah, but you always have been like that. And presumida too.
And me too. And we have to. Now
you lose yourself.
You lose yourself.
Yeah.
But I love that your transformation was a positive one.
It was, yeah. And I definitely like any women that are going through like that change or anything like that, like I recommend getting into the fitness world, and not like I did or anything like that, but you start loving yourself again. You start seeing like your body change. Just not only your body, your mind. Forget about your mind.
Yes.
Everything that you used to tolerate, you don't tolerate anymore. Why? Because you value yourself. Like you see that, and it's not about being skinny. It's not about being fit. It has nothing to do with that. As long as you're happy internally, like really happy, because you can say, "Oh, I'm happy," but are you? Right?
Correct.
That's what's important. I feel.
I agree 100%. Oh, now you're gonna make me cry, and I can cry because my eyelashes are falling off.
No, we don't fucking need no eyelashes. Fucking fine.
Listen, I am very real. I'll tell you, man. I just talk every now.
I'll tell you if that shit's crooked.
Oh my gosh.
I'll go like that and be like, oh.
But I want you back with Chris and Luz, and we'll have a whole segment about wellness and passion about wellness. English, Spanish, whatever it is. Because
Awesome.
este show es de los dos idiomas. Okay, I don't know how it could get translated. No, pero no sé.
Porque estamos en Miami.
Estamos en Miami. We're Miami girls. I'm not gonna say Dali.
No.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Or literally.
I say literally all the
All
time.
the time.
I go,
That's a lie. That's
but
a lie.
Now
We're
I
saying
say, I go, but why? But why are we going here? Like, but, like I can't just say that. Or like, stop saying that shit. It's like, but why?
O no puedo.
Oh, no, but no. Or you say, I'll say sometimes, está bien equivocated, which is not a word.
Como equivocada.
Equivocada, but está bien equivocated. I got it from my friend. I got it from my friend A-Rod. He'll appreciate that. But yeah, it's a lot of words, and I say now literalmente. Just in Spanish, literalmente.
Ah,
So-
no literalmente.
Literalmente.
Oh, literalmente.
Yeah, like literally.
Bueno, that sounds better than literally.
Literally. Yeah. Literally. But literalmente, eso es lo que vamos a hacer. Okay, yeah, so that's what happens. But I want you back, my love.
I will be happy to be back. I wish you all
I
the
love that
best.
you're here. I really feel like I didn't make you cry. Give me your hands. I love you.
I know, I'm like shaking. But
You did amazing. You did amazing. And, again, that's pretty much it. And for now, that's the end of our show, guys. So if you like this show and want to see Kathy back, vote for her. No, that's not a vote anything. But like, subscribe, comment, good, bad. If you like our makeup, no makeup, I don't care. But comment anything, and I will definitely appreciate it. Does the lighting great? Because my producer wants to send some feedback. Does the sound bad? Let him know that he wants some feedback. So shout out to my producer, content creator Ricky. We love you. And definitely follow us on Instagram as well, Sugar and Spice Pod Show. Love you guys. Make good choices. Bye.